Hello fellow Sudokans, welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Tuesday the 23rd of July 2024 in actual time, but the date actually is one of the few times it doesn't really matter on this channel because this is not a dated puzzle. It's one you can play at any time. There will be a link to the actual puzzle in sudokuexchange.com, so you can start playing it immediately. You don't have to fill in any other digits or whatever. And the reason is this is a game from our friend of the channel, Julian. He has put up plenty of given us lots of examples of handcrafted Sudoku before, and we are always immensely grateful. I would appreciate it if you show your gratitude in the comments section, please, to Julian for sending us what I'm sure is going to be a great puzzle, because his puzzles always are. They're always very nicely crafted, and they involve a nice little aha kind of moment quite often. This one is, what do we have? A 4-leaf clover on its diagonal side. I'm not sure what this pattern looks like, but anyway, so once again, thanks to Julian for sending us this. We do appreciate every puzzle that he sends us. Right, so I have no idea of the level. We'll just play the game and see how tough it turns out to be, shall we? I've given up on grading puzzles myself as well, and I'm not really sure. He said that there's some dispute about how tough a game it really is. We shall find out. So also the reason I'm playing this now is because this is evening time on Tuesday, but on Wednesday it seems I may have to leave the house very early. I mean, like 5 or 6 a.m. early and drive across town and be out for quite a long period of time depending on what happens, and be out a lot of the day and for various times. So I may not have a chance to play games tomorrow. So I thought, well, you know, my views will disappear as they usually do, and so I should probably play this game now as a way of keeping up number of views. Oh, the life of a YouTuber, a part-time YouTuber, I should say. Right, so I can see a few things already. I like the central block here. We've got 7 blocking up, 7 blocking down, 7 across there. That's going to give us 7 in that square. We've got 1 blocking across here and a 1 blocking up there. So that's going to give us 1 in that square. Any more of that stuff around? There's 6 blocking across here and across this way, so we'll definitely have ourselves a 6 there. We have 4 up this way, 4 down that way, giving us 4 there. Four this way, 4 that way. There's another 4. 4 to the top here puts 4 in one of those squares, so 4 blocking across here, and up there. That'll give us 4. I think that's as far as we can take the 4s. Okay, missing digits in this row are 3, 8 and 9. We have 8 and 9 together, so we'll put a 3 there. So I definitely have 3 and 1 up here somewhere. I mean, obviously not the 3 there, but you know what I mean. Okay, we have 3 blocking here, so 3 is in one of these squares, blocking down and blocking down here, and 3 across there, so we'll get a 3 in that square. Missing numbers in this column are 6, 8 and 9. We've got 6 and 9 together. That then will be our 8. Missing numbers in this row, 1, 2 and 5. We've got 1 and 5 together. That's going to be our 2. 5 now blocking this square, so there's our 5. There's our 1. We definitely have a pair of 1 and 3 here. We've got 1 and 3 here, 1 and 3 there. So that's a pair of 1 and 3. It means that these have to be 2 and 4. So then the 2 blocking across here will give us 2 in that square. 6, 7, 9. Okay, 2 blocks this square here, so 2 is somewhere in this bottom row, 2 blocking across, and 2 down here, and we'll extend that 2 across there, so there's another 2 to be had. 2 across this way, 2 across that way, there's our 2. Five blocks this square, so 5 is either here or here, blocking across there. 5 blocking across there and 5 up there, so there's another 5. In fact, we'll continue with the 5s. I like them. 5 up here, 5 across there. We'll get another 5 at the very top right. Three blocking this square and this square, so there's our 3. 8s and 9s. I see 8s and 9s are around the problem, seem to be the problem area. 8s and 9s. We've got a pair of 8 and 9 there. We've got 8s up there. We've got 9s there, if that means anything. We don't have any completed digits just yet, so still to be done. Okay, we have 6 blocking across here and down here, so 6 is in one of these 2 squares, blocking that way. 6 blocking down here and down there will give us 6 in that square. Again, it's our 8s and 9s that are causing a slight perplexity. wonder if we should go through the digits sequentially and see if there's something outstanding for me to fill in. Because as I say, we don't have any completed digits yet. I think I know where most of this stuff is already though. But there's probably something I'm missing. Oh, this is a pair of 4 and 5, isn't it? 4 and 5 blocking there, 4 and 5 blocking across there. So that's a pair of 4 and 5. So this again is going to be our 8, 9. 8 9s are everywhere. 8, 9 there, 8, 9 there. And of course, if this is 4 and 5, that also is going to be 8 or 9. What to do about the 8 9s? Back to sequential doings. That's just still the only 9 on the board, although we do know that we have combination of 8s and 9s, as I said, there and there and there and there and here. We also have 9s there. Sorry, take that back. 9s there, I should say, because we have 9s somewhere there. Okay, we're on to the tricky bit. The easy stuff is out of the way. I have forgotten what I put up here. I put something up here before. I've completely forgotten what it was. 1 and 3. 1 and 3 up there. Okay, so 1 and 3 up there. Ah, that's it. Now I've put in the 2 since I discovered that. Because I've got 2 and 4 in those squares. So the 2 blocks up there. So that's the 2 and that's the 4. So something had happened since I discovered that, and I'd forgotten all about it, as I often do. 4 goes in that square. Right, so back down here then, what are we looking for? 5, is it? I think it is 5 down there. 5 blocking down here and across there. There's our 5. 4 and 5 are now finished. I've still got our 8s and 9s problem though. That's still not solved. If anything, it's probably going to get worse. 4, 5 finished. Okay. Let's see if anything else springs to mind. Like I say, I don't think that's done a great deal just yet, but you never know. 2 down here and 2 across there. 2 is also finished now. Okay, so again we've got 8 and 9 in these squares. Somewhere we're going to get one of these 8s and 9s. We just need one of them, and the whole of them will fall. The domino 8s and 9s will fall somewhere. Like I say, just to remind you, they're on those squares at least. That's still the only 9 there. This is also an 8 and 9 here. Okay, I will put in these 8s and 9s again, just as a final poke and hope kind of thing. I just see where I'm going to go with these without pencil marks, to be honest with you, but I will just try a little bit harder once again to try and find where the 8s and 9s go, and in case there are any more I can spot. I think I'm going to go to pencil marks. Now, I tried as best I could because those of you who are new to the channel may not know that Julian was the first person, one of the first people, absolutely one of the first people, probably the first person, and possibly with Graham, to try to get me to play the game without pencil marks. He hasn't succeeded, obviously, although he has succeeded with certainly quite a lot of effort. I mean, I have put a lot of effort and definitely improved and can play a lot more than I used to be able to. Let me put it like that, without pencil marks, but still can't finish many games. So I'm going to put since these are all highlighted, I'm going to put the 8 and 9 in there right now and do that. So I've got 1 and 3 missing from up here, because I do need to finish the game. You need to have an answer. All right, let's see. Our 2s are done. 3s. What do we know about 3s? We've got 3s in these squares up here. Oh, let's do this thing up here. So we've got the 6s in those squares. We've got the 7s in those squares, and we've got 9s anywhere, right? We get 9s down here, and we've got 8s up there. Now, where was I? 3. We have a pair of 3s in those squares. 6s are not complete yet. We have 6s up here. 7s, what do we know? 7s are there. Any more info on the 8s? Not really sure. And the 9, no. So okay, so let's finish off the grid then. So this is done, this is done. Up here we still need 1 blocking there, so 1, 3, 8, 9, that's 4 numbers, so that's done. Nothing to find across there, of course. In this block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A bit more info about the 8s. Where are we? 8s. Still possible anywhere there. And 9. Also still possible anywhere there. So down here we have 1 blocking that square and also 7 blocking that square. So we'll put in 1 and 7 in those squares. 8s, what do we know about the 8s now? In total, I'm going to say don't know, so 8 goes there, and 9. Again, don't think I know anything, do I? There's just that 1 9 up there. So 9s are all possible there. This is done, obviously. Over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks across there, so 7's in those squares. 8 blocking down here, so 8 can go there. And 9, we don't really know anything. So 9s are there. So I think we have a complete grid of candidates now. What can we find that I didn't see before? We might be looking for a Sudoku technique, I suppose, or maybe not. Maybe there's a simpler kind of way forward. I wonder if we should investigate the possibilities of the 8s and 9s in terms of simple colouring, because XY wings are not working. I've looked around for XY wings and I don't see any. And so maybe there's colouring. It could be 8s, 9s or something else. 1s, 3s. 1 or 3 maybe. We've got 2, 4 and 5 completed, so shall we try some colouring techniques on 8 or 9? Let's do it. Okay, so we're going to do yellow and pink by convention. So we're going 8 to here, which is pink, and 8 to here, which is yellow. We have a pink 8 there for this. Any more 8s? No. Yeah, there's a pink 8 here. There's a yellow 8 there. There's a pink there. Is that it for 8s? So does it mean we can remove that 8 there, as it sees yellow and pink? And this 8 down here sees yellow and pink. Any more? Okay, let's remove the colours and we'll look at 9s. I'll colour them white first. Okay, we'll start on 9. Again, we'll use pink and yellow. Start with yellow. This is going to be the same, of course. Pink there, yellow there, and pink there. Looking at 9s this time. Pink here, yellow there. 9. Okay, so we're going to remove the 9 there. And we're going to remove this 9 here because of this pink and yellow square. So we're going to remove that 9, and that will give us a 7 in that square. And that's going to remove these candidate 7s and that one. And it's in fact going to put a 7 into that square there because that's the only place a 7 can go. Let's get rid of that 7. And what's next? Let me decolor these because I get a bit confused with the colors. see if we've done anything substantial enough to make a good improvement or not. 6, 9, 6. Oh yeah, so now we've got 6, 9, 6, 9, 6, 9 and 6, 8, 9. So we've got a unique rectangle here now. So that is going to be an 8. So that will be 9, there's our 8, and that hopefully will be enough to move us forward. That's going to be the 8 there, there's our 9, there's our 8. Get rid of these 8s down there. 9 in that square, 3 there. 8 up there, 1, 9, 3. 3 there, 1 there. So a delicious game here. Tough game. I haven't played one of these real expert level games for ages. We play the what's it called? This is a 6. We play the newspaper expert level games, but they're not real expert level games like you find on the internet. And I used to play them quite often, these internet type of games, but haven't played any for so long. I'm really out of practice, I must admit. Right, what's going on? That's a 9. 8 here. 1 there, 9 there. 1 in that square. 7 here. 8 to finish that. And 9 and 7. So, phew, thank you. Thank you, Julian, for that game. And give me a chance to show some colouring technique as well, which I'm really out of practice on, but that worked quite well, I think. Thank you very much. And I'll see you another time for another Sudoku puzzle. Bye-bye.